And we welcome you to another match day with simultaneous 2 games at once. Germany has already clinched the group, having nothing to play for outside of pride. As for the other teams, everything to play for, with no one having clinched their spot. A lot on the line here in this one. We got 2 games at once. Appreciate all you guys being here for this one. Germany has kicked off. Germany in the blues going right to left. Ecuador in the yellows going left to right. Starting lineup for all 4 teams. I'm going to take everything in the chat. Appreciate all you guys being here for this one. Starting line for everyone. For Curacao, no changes from last time out from that draw against Ecuador. It's a 5-4-1 for Curacao. Room gets the start after that phenomenal performance last time out. In the back, Fonville, Florenes, Obispo, Gary, and Burnett. In the midfield, Bacunia, Leandro Bacunia, Comanencia, and Chong. And then up top, Locadia. As for Ivory Coast, it's a 4-4-2 for them. Fofana as the keeper. In the back, Operi, Kosanu, Diamande, and Due. In the midfield, Diamande, Sangare, Kase, Diallo. And then up top, the 2 strikers, Pepe and Boni. As for the Ecuador-Germany match, it's a 4-4-2 for the Ecuadorian side. Galindez gets the start in net. Incapie, Pacho, Ordonez, Franco in the back. Angolo, Vite, Pedro Vite, Moises Casedo, and Yaboa in the midfield. And then at top, Valencia and Plata. As for Germany, well, Germany is making a few changes, but not too many for a team that's clinched the group. Neuer starts in net. Ram, Ta, Rudier, and Kimmich in the back. Pavlovic and Mecha in the mid. Wirtz, Musiala, Sane, and Havertz up top. We got a few things in the queue already. Isaac, appreciate you, man. This is a shot for Germany right away! Right away at the top of the box. Sane! Right away, top of the box. Sane with the goal. Right away. Right as I was doing the lineups, already at the top of the lineup, top of the box. Already at the top of the box, Sane with the goal. Not even 2 minutes in, Germany already in front. Already a great job there by Pavlovic to chest that one down. He gets around his man Pedro Vite. They want a handball, not going to get it. Was clean, maybe a bit of a high kick. Not going to get the call, but Pedro Vite dispossessed there. Pavlovic, will they pull it back for a high kick? This might come back. Either way, a great finish nonetheless on a great ball roll there. On the left side, Wirtz plays it off to Zane. And Zane with a goal to start. We got a few member chats already. On the big 3-0 day, going to celebrate in Elvis. Happy 30th, man. Happy 30th. Minnesota will now increase insurance prices everywhere. Yes, they will. Oh, man, you're not kidding. Yeah, the ball trade. Oh, man. Yeah, they have nothing down low now, but yeah, the ball trade. Yeah, condolences to any drivers in the area. Condolences to any drivers there. Vita, man, for 13 months now. It's time. We're underway in East Further in Philly. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Yeah, NCAA sued yet again. Yeah, not surprised with that. Not surprised. Again, they're going to take a look at this. This will go to VAR. This will go to VAR. Check if there's a potential high kick. Because again, Pedro Vite was dispossessed off a high kick. We'll see if that comes back. Oh, yeah, it's going to be Peak Entertainment X. Yep. Yeah, they confirmed the goal. You can overhear the laugh. Yep. They confirmed the goal. Means Curacao is in third as things stand. Again, had a feeling Ecuador was in some serious trouble today after only getting a point against Curacao. Thanks to Room's great performance now. Curacao, they need to win. 2 points will not be enough, but as things stand, Curacao is one of the third-place teams. Now, granted, their goal difference is absolutely atrocious at -6, so they got to get 3 points today. All right, again, Ivory Coast going right to left. Curacao left to right in the blues. Ivory Coast going left to right in the orange. So here we go. Appreciate you guys being here for this one. Yeah, those are good picks, Keller. Those are good picks. Is that the right call? I think so, yeah. I think so. Wasn't that high of a kick. Wasn't that high of a kick. Ivory Coast in the attacking third. They'll play it down the right side. You're on the right side for Ivory Coast. Edge of the box, right side. Pepe. Pepe looks to switch the play back to the top. It goes for Sangare. Sangare in the attacking third. Looks for a ball into the 18. It's a good 1-2. Chance here. Pepe with the touch. And then cleared away nicely by Comanencia. Free kick, meanwhile, for Germany in the attacking third on the left side. 2 number in the brackets is goals. Oh, they live in my old jersey? Nice. Yeah, she's really good. Curacao now. And midfield here. Curacao switching the play to the right side. Comanencia switches to play that through ball, though. Deflected. Ivory Coast look to start a counterattack, but right there to get there for Ivory Coast, or for Curacao, I should say, is Burnett. Germany off the free kick goes short. Now we go back to the top of the box here. Kimmich goes left side, edge of the box for Wirtz. 1-2 pass down the left side for Rom. Rom corrals it, trying to get around his man, trying to get around Franco. Deflected off Franco, right back to the edge of the box for Ecuador. Ecuador looks to clear, and they're going to be unable to do so. It's a great job there, winning the ball by Pavlovic. Ivory Coast played out the back from each Cars movie. I mean, 2, there's nothing from 2. Yeah, 3's the crash, 1's the final race. Yeah, the final scene. Ivory Coast on the left side. You have the groups already locked up at first. Not all of them. Not half of them. There's a few that are not. Ecuador win a free kick in their own half. Ivory Coast will play out the midfield again. Ivory Coast going left to right. Dule switching the play left side. On the left for Ivory Coast across midfield as Ecuador played out the back. The high line by Germany. They'll just boot it to midfield. And the header won by Ecuador. They'll try to keep it on the left side here. Ecuador will. Angolo dispossessed. But then gets it back of a poor back pass. Germany, though, shields their man. Angolo cannot win that, and Germany will win a free kick as a result. Ivory Coast on the right side here. Play back to midfield. Dule. It's a 1-2. On the right side, trying to get around his man. Again, Ivory Coast. That goal scored by Germany really helps them out a lot. They know they cannot win the group. Second place, though, would be great for them. Germany, top of the box. The shot off the free kick blocked. Top of the box, Wirtz. Denied. Back to Germany at midfield, though, on the right side. Pavlovic. Yeah, the final match, they must be played simultaneously. Yep. Are you projecting Germany win? Yep, I would be too at this point. I would definitely be too. Germany go back to midfield. Meanwhile, Ivory Coast on the attacking third on the left side, trying to get a cross in, trying to get around Burnett. Not a lot of space, blocked by Chung and Burnett. And Curacao look to clear. They can't do it. It's a poor clearance back to Ivory Coast. Cross to the box. 1-2 in! Ivory Coast! Pepe! 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 Goal for the Ivory Coast! Was a poor clearance there by Chong and Ivory Coast in front. A disaster for Ecuador. Could not start any worse for the Ecuadorian side. Everything going haywire. It's a poor clearance there by Chung and Burnett. And a great 1-2 cross into the box. Pepe with the goal. A great ball in from the left side from Diamande. The Mexico's not Cinderella. No, they're not. Ecuador back in third place, but obviously they need to win this match. Yeah, +1 and 6 now. Yep. Let me adjust this live table. Hang on, guys. Give me a second here. So already goals in this match for both the favorites. Meanwhile, Ecuador, top of the box. They'll fire a shot down to the back of the net. Right off that, Ecuador ties it up. Angolo! Angolo, top of the box. Angolo! We're all level here. Oh, what a start to this one. Oh, my goodness. At the top of the box, Angolo. Yeah, can you imagine next thing? It's not going to happen. Not going to happen. Angolo. Top of the box. And Ecuador levels. Not so fast, my friend. Their first goal of this World Cup. Their very first goal of the World Cup. And Ecuador draws level. Angolo, a great one-time finish. One touch, gets around Pavlovic. What a start. Great shot there, one-time top of the box. Oh, yeah, that is 6. Yep, that is 6 sports talk. Yep. By Duolingo, yep. Bug's Life, I have no idea on that one. I have no clue. Well, Ivory Coast would have thrown in the attacking third on the right side. Oh, what a start to this one. Angolo for Ecuador. Germany won a free kick on the left side. Ivory Coast, edge of the box, right side. They'll play it into the box. Chance here, the shot, well wide. Well wide there on the turn. Diallo almost put Ivory Coast in front 2-0. Free kick on the left side for Germany in the attacking third. And you see the live table right now. Oh, man, what a sequence. Yeah, they scored a goal. Want to grow the beard? It just doesn't fit me. Germany win? I think they do, yep. In Mexico City expectations, Cabo Verde is the most surprising, though, by far. Free kick left side for Germany, about 40 yards away. A chance to whip one in from this spot. Curacao will play it out the back here. They know they need to win this match to have any shot at going through. Free kick in for the left side. They'll whip one in. It's headed away back to the top of the box of a short free kick by Kimmich. Back to Germany, right side, edge of the box. Poor first touch. We'll go back to the midfield. They'll play it back to Neuer. Neuer will give it off on the left side here. Kimmich across midfield. Deep ball down the left side. Try and play that through. Well, it's a good ball down the right side of Rom. Rom crossing into the 6. Cleared away by Ecuador. Back to the top of the box, though, for Germany. It's a poor first touch. They'll get it back in midfield, though. Ivory Coast out the back. Going left to right, Curacao right to left. Meanwhile, Germany will go out the back, going right to left. Pavlovic back pass. Not a great back pass, but it does go back to Neuer, and they'll just go out the back. Well, Ivory Coast in their own half. They'll go down the right side here. Ivory Coast on the right side. Doulé, poor back pass. Intercepted by Curacao. Down the left side. It's a good ball. In for Bacunia. Bacunia in the box. Bacunia looks for a cross. Not there. Taking off the ball was a poor back pass. Ivory Coast. Bacunia did everything right, except for that final cut. Ivory Coast will clear the danger for the moment. So it goes for Pepe. Before going back to Curacao on the left side, Florenas. Florenas gives off left side. Florenas at midfield. He'll switch into a centralized position in the midfield circle. Meanwhile, Germany on the attack, and the attacking third right now is Curacao gets into the attacking third on the right side. Comenencia plays the ball down the right side. Chung through ball right side. Cross in, cleared. Diamande with a good clearance there. Was a good cross. Sacha no beer? No, it would be clean shave. A clean shave. Ball in, headed away by Ecuador, and then cleared. As Ivory Coast win a free kick at midfield, but Curacao getting some chances to get someone into the box. 6 did this whole time? No. No, they could, but it's not. They don't, for TV purposes, they're not going to do that. For TV, they were never going to do that. Germany, left side in the attacking third. Wirtz. Wirtz starts to cut back inside. Wirtz, ball rolls it. Edge of the box, left side, taking off the ball nicely. Good job there. Now, Ecuador looks to go. Plata plays it down the right side. They're in the attacking half, down the right side. Good ball, Valencia. Valencia tries a heavy run, trying to get around Ta. Ta wins that, though, with ease, and I'll play it back to Nor. Meanwhile, Ivory Coast in the attacking third on the left side. They'll go back to the midfield on the left. This is Germany. Work it out the back here. Germany. Cross midfield on the right side. Go back to the center back here. Pavlovic switches to play left side. Rudier in the attacking third. Curacao tries the ball down the left side. At midfield, good job there, winning that challenge by Bacuna. Bacuna then taken down, but cleanly by Dule. Play on, and it'll go back to the keeper for Ivory Coast. Germany in the attacking third. They'll try a 1-2 down the right side. Musiala gives off edge of the box. The shot wide. It's a good 1-2 with Musiala. Just a bit wide there at the edge of the box on the right side. It could have worked better for Canada. Yep. Yeah, they dodged a bullet having to play South Africa instead of South Korea. Ticket prices are plummeting for that one because South Korean fans saw they were getting second place. Curacao down the left side in the attacking third. Fonville. And they'll hold the play, go back on the left side of Bacuna. Back to Leandro Bacuna. Back to the midfield circle it goes. Look to switch the play down the right side. Comanencia, the midfield circle goes left side to Fonville. Goes back to midfield. Florenus goes left side. Fonville looking for space for a run. Overlap to Bacuna. On the left side, plays a good ball into the box for Fonville. Back to the edge of the box, left side, chance to Leandro Bacuna. Leandro Bacuna will switch the play to the right side. It's a good switch. Good first touch here for Gary. Gary lets it fly, just wide. Just wide there for the center back. Gary just wide, but some chances for Curacao at the edge of the box. Ivory Coast goal kick. Not a bad effort for the center back. Was not too far off, all things considered. Had some good pace on that shot. Now Germany in the attacking half on the right side. Play a 1-2 down the right. They'll win a free kick. So on the 1-2, Pavlovic went down, taken down from behind by Angolo. The goal score from earlier. Off the goal kick, Ivory Coast throwing in their own half. Ecuador trying to play out the back here. The booted deep on the gear from Yaboa. Back to the midfield circle. And the header is won by Germany. Ta. He'll just play it wisely back into his own half again. Germany, nothing to play for today. Nothing to play for. They do have a lot of the starters out there. So it's not a B lineup. They do have a lot of guys out there that played the last match in that win against the Ivory Coast the last second. Germany across midfield. They've already clinched the group. Taken down from behind. Free kick one at midfield as Pavlovic on the turn got taken down. So free kick here for Germany in their own half right at midfield. They'll just go short and quick out the back. Pavlovic gives over the midfield circle. We'll go to Ta. Plays it left side. Rudier, one-time pass by Wirtz into the attacking third. It's a good one, too. A good heavy ball. A good run by Ram, but a great job there by Pacho. The very last second coming in, dispossessing him. Was a good heavy run. Had some pace on that one for Ram. Well, Ivory Coast at midfield here. Ivory Coast at midfield on the right side. Again, Ivory Coast going left to right. Curacao right to left. On the right side here for the Ivory Coast, Kosunu gets into the attacking third. It's a good turn down the right side. A ball down the right side here. Edge of the box for Diallo. 1-2, back to Diallo. As an overlap if he wants, we'll go back to the edge of the box, back to Diallo. Now he plays the overlap on the right side. Dule looking for a run here. Trying to get around Florenus. Goes edge of the box, right side. Feeds it to Diallo. Gives off right side. Flag stays down. Dule crosses the box. Chests it down before being cleared away by Curacao off the header. Stays there with Ivory Coast at the edge of the box. Goes back on the left side. Now they'll switch the play. Left side 1-2, but too heavy on that 1-2. So right idea on that 1-2. A bit too heavy by O'Perry on that run. Yeah, Dave Pash leave the Cardinals job because he gets a new role at ESPN. Yep. He deserves it. He's really good. He is really good. Germany went 4-1. Ecuador. Well, Ecuador, they need, if Ecuador does not Ecuador's at -1. Hang on. Ecuador's at -1. If Ecuador draws, they're out. Or anything crazy, they're out. Now Ecuador in the attacking third. Speaking of Ecuador, Yeboah goes back to midfield here. Moises Caicedo as Ivory Coast get it back in the defense. It's too long. It's not like too much longer. It's only a week longer. It's not that much longer. Compare that to like the Rugby World Cup where it takes 2 months. I'm fine with this. On the right side, Ecuador trying to play a ball down the right side here. Plata dispossessed out for an Ecuador throw in the attacking third on the right side. And you see the live table on your screen as things stand. Germany has already clinched the group no matter what happens to the head-to-head tiebreaker. Ball down the left side for Ivory Coast, meanwhile in the attacking third. Trying to cross inside, trying to get around Burnett. Cross into the box, but a poor shot there by Diallo. It's a great ball on the left side. Diallo had a chance to make it 2-0. Just completely fluffed it. It's a great ball down the left. It's completely fluffed the shot. I think Caicedo was like, that ball was coming to me. Shouldn't have shot that Diallo, but goes out for a Curacao goal kick. So Germany win a free kick in their own half. No, not Kofi. No, not Kofi. Ivory Coast in their own half. They'll play it out the back. Germany play out the back as well. Again, Ivory Coast going left to right. Curacao right to left. Germany going right to left. Ecuador left to right. It's a poor ball there, though, by Germany. And Ecuador's going to win a throw in the attacking third. Miscommunication there. Rudier thought that there was going to be a midfielder there. It was not. It goes harmlessly on a play for a throw. And Ecuador have it at midfield. They'll switch the play to the left side. Midfield circle it goes for Ecuador. Pacho gives it off left side. Pacho and Capie. Across midfield on the right side, Ordonez. Ordonez gives it off Moises Caicedo. Looks for a through ball. Not there. He'll play it on the right side. Yeboah. Looks for an overlap. Not there. Edge of the box. Right side. Will go back to center. About 30 yards away. Now they'll go back right side here. Moises Caicedo goes back on the right side. Plata. Ball down the right side. It's a good ball. 1-2 back to Plata. Cross in. Cleared away. It's a good 1-2. Had space now. Germany looks to go on the counterattack. But a poor first touch by Havertz goes right back to Ecuador at midfield. I'm going to say fiction on that, Rob. USA and Turkey, you pass the ball around for 90 minutes? No, the USA guys, they're gonna be trying to, they're gonna try to go for the win. The USA guys are going to be, there are gonna be a lot of guys that aren't starting. They usually aren't starting, so they're gonna try to prove themselves. So they have something to play for. USA has something to play for the guys that don't get playing time. So Ecuador left side edge of the box, trying to get a ball in around Zane. Looking for space here. We'll try a run down the left side, edge of the box. Help arrives with Veerts. They'll get a ball on the left side on the overlap. The cross block corner. Last off Kimmich. Yeah, Germany can't be good for goals. Yep. Wait, you can't make this CMB. No, you cannot. Yeah, the trade. Yeah, I like it for the Hornets. Mellow ball. Look, he's never made the playoffs. He's a bit of a head case at times. He'll pair up well with Ant, but you get some help down low. You need help down low. Now it's Reed's good. You get a lot of draft picks. I like what the Hornets are building. Corner in left side for Ecuador. Punched away by Neuer. On their first set piece of the match. So Ivory Coast will play out the back here. Up 1-0. Ivory Coast left side. We'll focus on that one for a bit. Diamande gives it off left side. O'Perry. Now left side looking for a run on the left around Burnett. Burnett and Chung trying to close him down on the left side. Nothing there. Now a challenge taken off the ball cleanly. Good job there by Burnett. And he will win a free kick. They want to play the advantage, but Burnett got taken down. They'll play it back for a free kick for Curacao in their own half. Good job there again around O'Perry. Now Ecuador in the attacking half. They'll switch the play right side. Moises Caicedo gives off to Ordonez. Ordonez right side, Yeboah. Yeboah, edge of the box, right side, goes back to the top. 1-2, back to Yeboah. Turns around his man, nicely overlapping run on the right side. Franco, ball into the box, headed away. Was a good ball. It's a good ball in, headed away though. Mistimed on the jump. Meanwhile, Ecuador keep the play right side, attacking third. Franco. He'll go back to Moises Caicedo. Gives it off right side, Yeboah. It's Ivory Coast play on the back. 1-2 down the right side here. Franco crosses the box behind his man. Stays with Ecuador, though. Right side, edge of the box. Looking for some space. Not there. He'll reset the play. Plata goes back to the midfield circle. Ordonez. Moises Caicedo. Plays it right side. Yeboah. Back to Moises Caicedo midfield. Ivory Coast, long through ball down the right side. Good first touch here. Chance for Diallo. Diallo cuts inside. Diallo takes on everyone. The shot blocked. They want a handball. Not going to get it. Down in the box is Gary. They'll stop the play as Gary is down after taking that shot right to the face. Took a shot right to the face. It was a great through ball. And a good run, too. A great first touch and a great run by Diallo. Yeah, that shot was right off his face. Scott Sterling-esque from Gary, and he'll be 10-2. They'll stop the play immediately, evaluate for a concussion. I mean, that looked painful. Whew, man. Good header. Good header. That was going in. I don't think Room had that covered. Most dangerous subs, I would say Spain. Yeah, hopefully we're out for the centennial, yep. For the anniversary, yep. Silk, Seabolt's two early picks. I still think Thunder and Spurs are the two best. The second best teenager behind Yamal. Ooh, that is tough. That is tough. I gotta think about that one. Well, that game's a hydration break. Ecuador on the right side. I mean, Endrick's really good. I like Endrick a lot. Is Endrick, do you think they trade Brown? I don't think at this point they do, no. I don't think at this point. Germany, left side, edge of the box. Rom, crossing the box, the header saved! It's a good ball in. The header on target by Havertz. There's not a lot of pace on it. And it's saved by Galindez. Galindez did well to time his jump. He jumped over the center back there. Timed it well. Just not a lot of pace on that header. Thoughts on the trade news? I think it's very good for the Hornets. I think it's very good for the Hornets. Ball, look, he's been there a while. They never made the playoffs with him. It allows, they have some good young guards. You need help down low. We saw that in the playoffs. Or the playing game. You need help down low. Nasreed's very good and get a boatload of draft picks. I think it's a great trade for the Hornets. Well, that's a bad pass there. Looking on the right side for Rom. Dispossessed there cleanly by Yeboah. But then it's cleared away. Ecuador want to throw in on the right side. They'll take it quickly. Next hit ball will be the hydration break. Germany out the back. Musiala. Musiala tries to win it back. Cannot. Back to Ecuador at the top. Pedro Vite. Pedro Vite. Back to midfield it goes. Ordonez. They'll hold at the midfield circle here. Plata. Pedro Vite, I should say. Left side it goes. Back to the midfield circle. Pacho. Again, the Curacao game's at hydration break right now. 1-0 there. Say 10 to the injured player, Gary. Off that header. Ordonez, midfield on the right side. Ordonez. Ordonez to the midfield circle it goes. Moises Caicedo. Left side. Pacho on the left side gives it off in Capie. Back to Pacho at midfield. Moises Caicedo at the midfield circle now. Moises Caicedo back to Pacho on the left. Play a long ball down the left side. Headed by Germany. Stays in play. And then Germany clears it out for a throw. And that will take us to the hydration break over there. So really quickly, while both games are at hydration break for the next, I don't know, like 10 seconds. Really, really quickly. This streak... Oh, wait. Hang on. Hang on. No, we're not going to have time. We'll do the next one. We'll do the next one. We're not going to have time on this one. We're not going to have time. Will we? I'm not sure we're going to have time. Yeah, we're not going to have time. We're not going to have time. So we'll do it at halftime. We'll do the prize picks at halftime. Back and away with the Ivory Coast match. Oh, bonus round will be top 4 seed. 8. I think 8. Rudier, I mean, he hasn't done much so far. 1-2 for Ivory Coast. Chance here taking off the ball. Good slide challenge there. Yeah, Rudier hasn't done much. And Germany's looked a bit sloppy at times. A bit sloppy in their passing at times. Germany's gotten off the slow starts of this World Cup. I'll score Germany. I think Germany wins 2-1. Ivory Coast switching the play right side here at midfield. And right now, Germany is at hydration break. Yeah, they trade a lot of firsts for Gobert, yeah. It's worked out so far. Ivory Coast on the left side here at midfield. They'll play out the back. Right side. Kosanu. Sangare. Left side it goes. Looking for a run on the left side. They'll play a 1-2 down the left with Operi. Now trying to take on Burnett on the left side. It's a good run. Chance to get a cross in, and it will go out for a corner. Good run there by Diamande. And it goes out off Burnett for a corner on the left side. And that's the only game on right now. Right now, the Germany match is at hydration break. Say water the pitch in East Rutherford. We're live for all the games later today in Group F and, of course, Group D. The play edge of the box, left side. Ivory Coast going short on the corner. Cross in. Easily cleared away by Leandro Bacuna. Out for a throw for the Ivory Coast on the left side. Yeah, face of the franchise, he got one first. No, they got pick swaps, though. They got pick swaps. The Hornets got a bunch of pick swaps. They got 3 pick swaps out of it, too. So it's technically like 4 first rounders. If you want to consider it like that. I'm not sure they're ever going to convey, but they got a pretty good hold. Nasri is very good. Nasri is extremely underrated. Play a ball down the right side here, intercepted by Curacao. And Curacao in their own half, trying to get it out. Comanencia. Comanencia looks for a back pass. He's taken off the ball there cleanly on the right side by Diallo. Crosses the box for Ivory Coast. Cleared away by Curacao. Goes for Chung. Chung looks for a counterattack. He'll look to cut back inside and switch the play down the left side. He does nicely at midfield. It's a great ball. Chance for Florenus. Florenus, a good run down the left side. Florenus, overlapping run. Bacuna on the left. Bacuna looks for a ball in the attacking third. The edge of the box. Cross in. Deflected behind for a corner. Great job there by Chung switching the play. And Bacunia's cross deflected out behind for a corner. Set piece here for Curacao, their first of the match. Curacao corner left side is the Ecuador match about to get back underway here. Leandro Bacuna to take. On the left side as we're back underway the Ecuador match. Ecuador will go out the back. Leandro Bacuna on this set piece. Can they get one past the Ivory Coast here? Corner on the left side. Not too many guys in the box for Curacao. They'll play it long anyways. To the near post. Headed back to Curacao left side. Leandro Bacuna. He'll win a throw in on the left side. Not a great set piece there. Bacuna. That pass takes a deflection. Leandro Bacuna tries to let it go out of play. Will not go out of play, so he'll just shield his man. Leandro Bacuna gives it off to Bacuna on the left side. Bacuna trying to get around Diallo. Wins a throw on the left side. So Bacuna, he's not going to take the throw. They'll have someone else take it. So probably try and go long into the box. You watch it if healthy. That's a big if. Because obviously Trae Young and obviously Anthony Davis can't stay healthy. The 3 games that they'll be healthy for. Ecuador counterattack. Ball down the right side. Ecuador. Chance here. The shot blocked. Valencia on the right side blocked. Germany will clear their lines. Back to midfield. Long throw for Curacao. They'll play it into the 6. It's a good throw. Headed by Ivory Coast. Damage not done yet. And then finally Fofana gets there and draws a foul. It's a good long throw into a good spot. Then a collision there with Comanencia as Fofana took a shot on that save. Meanwhile, Germany attacking third edge of the box, right side. Goes back to the top for Musiala. Musiala plays a 1-2 down the right side. Good ball. Havertz No space there to get around Pacho. He'll reset on the right side. They'll go back to midfield. Good defense there by Pacho. No space to operate. Germany still in possession at midfield here. They'll play it down the right side. Pavlovic. Ball down the right side edge of the box. Trying to get around Pacho. Dispossessed there. Some help defense from Nkapie. And Ecuador look to start a counterattack. They can switch the play if they want. It's a good play to switch. Plata, but then a poor ball. Oh, they did a nice switch, but Plata had to play his man down the right side. He could not. It's too centralized. Had to be out wide and easily intercepted there by Ram. And Germany will slow things down at the back. Will any of the stars play today? I think they will. I think they will. Not all of them. The guys on yellows won't. Yeah, I saw Robbie Villa get signed. I love it. I love it. Hopefully he does well. I'm rooting for the guy. How is Cabo Verde over Belgium? Right now, goals scored. That's how. Goals scored's the first tiebreaker. Belgium's got none. Cabo Verde has one. A goal scored's a tiebreaker. That was the one, Dylan. Yep, that was the one. The Ecuador's been very disappointing. I think Turkey's been the most disappointing. And the fact they've gotten no goals, 2 matches, just, they're lifeless. Crosses into the box and whatnot, just, yeah, I think Turkey's the most disappointing. Ecuador's up there. Ecuador, ball down the right side here. Too much pace on that one. Goes out of play. Back for a Germany throw in their defensive third. You know, Curacao, Ivory Coast, still 1-0 there. And we're going both games at the same time. Ivory Coast, free kick at midfield on the right side. They'll just play it out the back here. Ivory Coast, right side. Kosanu, switching the play left side. So Germany goes right back to Neuer. 1-2 back with Neuer on the pass from Kimmich. Neuer will boot it down the left side, looking for a run. It's headed away, though. Not a great pass by Neuer. Headed away by Pedro Vite, but then right back to Germany. He gives it up now. Back to Germany. Chance here. Shot the box. Behind for a corner. Off the giveaway from Pedro Vite. Shot is blocked. And a great through ball there off the giveaway by Ecuador, by Pavlovic. Good ball down the left side of Musiala. His shot gets blocked by Ordonez. It's a corner for Germany on the left side. Earlier one's going to be mid-low 20s. I mean, it's a long ways away. I mean, 2031 is a long ways away. You never know. 5 years is a long time. So I thought with the Suns pick swaps and so what happened there. 5 years is a long time. Sean gets taken down from behind by Pepe. So free kick for Curacao on their own half. Germany corner on the left side. Corner taken in by Wirtz. Wirtz to the near post. Flicks it into the 6. It was a good flick, but no one was there. Was a great flick into the 6. No one there. Now Ecuador counterattack. Down the left side. Here goes Ecuador. Down the left side. Trying to get around Rudiger. Rudiger stands his ground. So they'll slow it down and go back to midfield. Moises Caicedo at midfield. Now they'll play it again left side here on the give from Valencia. Left side. Trying to get around his man. Can't do it. Great shielding job there by Havertz. Stopping the run from Moises Caicedo. And it goes right back to Neuer as a result. Well, Ivory Coast in the attacking third on the right side. Edge of the box, right side for Ivory Coast. Diallo gives off top of the box. It's a poor first touch, though, top of the box by Pepe. And Fonville wins that one. South Korea, yeah, I am flabbergasted by how they did not finish top 2 in that group. By how lifeless they are up top. They can't penetrate in the attacking thirds. It's crazy to watch. Yeah, Asia on the whole has been very disappointing in this World Cup. On the whole, I mean, we knew Japan was going to be good. But other than that, they've been pretty lifeless this World Cup. Pepe got a yellow, meanwhile, for that earlier challenge on Chong. Let's keep that in mind. Meanwhile, Germany in the attacking third. 1-2. Back to the top of the box it goes for Wirtz. Wirtz feeds it Musiala. Musiala on the right side trying to dance around his man. Dance around Pedro Vite. Take it all the way Pedro Vite. And then cleared away by Ecuador. Back to midfield it goes. And it's won by Ecuador. Plata. It's a great challenge there. Drew Brees' worst score back in 2003? I don't know about that. I don't think it was. They were way worse than him in 03, I think. Or most of the 2031 picks haven't even started yet. Deep ball here by Ecuador. They'll get across midfield, but no one there. Goes right back to Rudiger. Feed it to Ta. And Ta will play out the back here for Germany. And Germany going right to left. Free kick for Ivory Coast, meanwhile. 35 yards away. Can get a ball in here. Dooley to take this one, number 17. Dooley to take. He'll whip this into the box. Excuse me, it's Perry to take, number 13, not 17. That's headed back by Curacao. Leandro Bacuna goes right back to his keeper room. I mean, Carr was pretty bad in 03. I'd say Carr. How's it going, Kudrum, Broncos Country? Appreciate you being here. Shot here by Germany at the top of the box. That one blocked. The shot there in Mecha. Now they'll pull the play back for a free kick for Ecuador. Meanwhile, Ivory Coast. Ball into the box. Takes a deflection from the left side. Saves with Ivory Coast on the right side in the attacking third. Keeping in play on the right side for Ivory Coast. Pepe. Pepe goes back inside the box for Diallo. Diallo edge of the box right side. Pepe. Pepe back to Diallo, edge of the box right side. Back to Pepe on the right. Looking for some space to get a run on the right side. Nothing there. Goes back top of the box now. It's a 1-2 down the right side edge of the box. Back to Pepe. Good ball there, Pepe. And a bit too much on that pass. Or a bit too little, I should say, on that pass. Intercepted there by Chung. Curacao plays a 1-2 out the back with Chung. He'll look for a ball down the right side. He's now going to take it across midfield here on the right side before going back in his own half, switching the play of the left. It's a good switch there in the midfield circle. Ecuador free kick in their own third. Yeah, I hate the Germany uniforms. I hate the Germany uniforms. Like, blue in their uniforms suck. Yes, it's just almost point. I feel like you're in 30s. Yep. Yeah, that's my one concern with if I ever had a kid. I mean, sleep. I would, never be able to get sleep again. At least for a little bit. I need that. 1-2 for Ivory Coast. But it's a poor 1-2. Intercepted by Leandro Bacuna, but then he can't get a good first touch on it. Ivory Coast get it right back in their own half. They'll win a throw on the right side. Meanwhile, Germany in the attacking third. Germany in the attacking third. They'll fire a shot in. That one's blocked by Pedro Vite. Out for a German throw on the right side. In 2023, worst quarterback? Bryce Young is up there. Bryce Young is definitely up there for 2023. Who was? I'd say Carr. My girl. Germany at midfield. Curacao midfield, meanwhile. They'll switch the play to the right side. Curacao will. Can they get a run down the right side? Some space here to operate and get into the attacking third. As an overlap on the right if he wants. Trying to play right side. Good run there by Locadia. Locadia edge of the box. Goes back to the top for Chung. Chung fires on the half volley, and that one's well over the bar. On the half volley, wide for a goal kick for Ivory Coast. While Germany out the back here. And midfield. And Germany has clinched the group. They have nothing to play for. They are playing a lot of their starters. Rudiger, left side Ram. High line by Ecuador. They go back to Neuer. Neuer gives it back to Ta. So goal kick for Ivory Coast. Left side Rudiger. Rudiger gives off a midfield on the left side. Goes for Ram. Ram, long ball down the left side. It's a good ball. Gets behind his man in the attacking third. At the edge of the box here. Chance for Musiala. Musiala on the left side. Musiala. Cross in. Cleared behind. Throw in for Germany. It was a good ball in for Musiala. Oh, the one the Holland or I think gets sold out. I'm not surprised. They really should have thought of that. But I'm not surprised. I mean, he's been a star this World Cup. And he's one of the best in the world. So good cross in, just cleared away. And Germany will go back to midfield off the throw-in. Ta goes right side. Kimmich gives it off on the right. Meanwhile, Ivory Coast working out the back. Germany working out the back as well. We'll focus on Germany. Ta, the midfield circle. Plays a 1-2. Central Pavlovic. It's a poor ball, though, from Pavlovic down the right side. Yeah, their passing has not been the best today. Was there a trophy room in there? Oh, man. Okay, now I gotta go. If I'm ever out in Denver, I got to get out to Elway, so then I got to see the trophy room. Ecuador throwing left side. Yeah, the big 3-0. I love it, Isaac. I love it. Ivory Coast on the left side in their own half. They'll get across midfield on the left side. 41st minute here. As Germany go back to Neuer. Ivory Coast, ball down the left side. It's blocked by Comenencia. Saves with Ivory Coast on the left side in the attacking third. Play a 1-2 down the left side. It's a good ball into Kasey. Kasey gives off left side, crosses the box. Might have taken a deflection. It did. Behind for a corner. In 1963? Oh, man, 1963. I couldn't tell you. Yellow card here issued, by the way, for Ecuador. So we're getting ready for the corner for Ivory Coast on the left side. Heavy challenge there to take down Zane. Corner left side into the 6. Cleared by Curacao. They'll have a chance to go on the counterattack. Chung, good ball down the right side. He'll play it heavy to himself. Can he chase that one down? He can. He gets in the attacking half around Pepe. It's a great ball by Chung. Heavy ball to himself. They'll switch to play left side now, but not a great switch. What Chung did so well, the attack was wasted, though. The switch on the left side, intercepted by Boni. And Ivory Coast get it right back at midfield. Ecuador, meanwhile, win a free kick at midfield and a yellow card coming out for Germany for stopping the attack. Pavlovic will get called for that one. Colorless uniforms, well, I don't think they're underrated. I mean, as a Jaguar fan, look, our color rush uniforms sucked. The other thing, too, is that they didn't take into account colorblind people with the color rush uniforms, which meant that people couldn't see the game. If you were colorblind, you legit couldn't see the game. Jags Broncos, maybe. Yeah, Germany, they already qualified? Yeah, but they already have the starters. Yeah, we're doing all the games, right? So we're doing all the games. Ecuador at midfield. Get into the midfield circle here. But I've not been too impressed with Germany this World Cup so far. I mean, Curacao they beat up on the second half. Ivory Coast, it took them a whole half to get going. This match, they're not clinical with their passing. Yeboah, right side, edge of the box. Back to the top it goes. Moises Caicedo switching the play left side. Meanwhile, Curacao in the attacking third as well. Ecuador into the box, heavy through ball, looking for Moises Caicedo. Curacao, shot, block, corner kick. Curacao, shot, block from the left side. It's a good play down the left. Good cut inside there by Leandro Bacuna. Blocked by Kosanu. Now Germany back in the attacking third, right side. Edge of the box. They'll go back to the top of the box on the right side. Wirtz. Back to the edge on the right side. Wirtz. 1-2 back on the right side. They'll play. Good turn there by Mecha. Mecha feeds to Musiala. Musiala back to the top of the box. They're actually going to change the call. Goal kick. Ball down the left side. Looking on the left side for Ram. Taking off the ball there. Good challenge. Havertz gets it back. They'll go back to midfield. Back to midfield as we're nearing stoppage time here. Germany will work it at midfield. Ivory Coast working at midfield as well. Yeah, no, gold jersey would suck. Gold trim is one thing. And guess who it was? I'm going to guess Eddie LeBaron. I'm probably wrong on that. Yeah, no, Germany, I mean, they're not like... I've not been impressed by Germany so far this World Cup. I really have not been. Germany right side here. Edge of the box on the right side, looking for a run. Goes back to the top here. Zane, switching the play left side, Rudiger. Rudiger left side, Ram. Ram will go back to midfield. Ball down the left side. Too much on that one. Again, a poor pass. Germany has not been clinical in their passing this match. I mean, Ecuador does have a shot this match. Ecuador does have a shot which terrifies the Scots. Scotland, everything went horribly wrong for Scotland. For Curacao to advance, they need to win. If they don't win, they're out. They need to win, and some other stuff needs help. Yeah, teal would have been... I mean, we kind of have a teal. It's not as great as you might think. The teal color rush is not great. Ivory Coast thrown on the right side. On the right, taking the throw. Doulé to take. Doulé thrown into the box. Headed into the 18. Good ball there. Boni tries a cross. But it's well wide and will go behind for a goal kick. Excuse me. Kasey taking it. Kasey taking it. Not Boni. 8, not 9 on that one. I think Algram was retired by that point. The Jags before welling them? No. They sucked. I saw them win in the color rush. I saw them win in 2015. I was at that game when Rashad ran at the punt return, then Julius Thomas scored a touchdown with 4 minutes left. I saw them win. Doesn't change the fact the uniforms look like P. Ivory Coast was minus 750. Yep. No, the Jags won in the color rush. They were 500 in the color rush. which is better than I'm used to seeing. I'm not used to seeing them win 50% of their games. Yeah. Yeah, Hoffman owning the Pens now? Yep. Benefit of the doubt? Yep. I get you there. I get you there. Ta takes his man off the ball, clears it back to midfield for Germany. It is from Kubifi, yep. Oh, Lamar McCann. Oh, man. That's a blast from the past. How many goals for USA? I think maybe one. I'm not sure. There's not going to be that chemistry because you're not going to have a lot of the starters playing, so it might be a 0-0 game. I could definitely see that being 0-0. Free kick for Curacao, midfield. They'll play it long. Leandro Bacuna to the top of the box, headed away by Ivory Coast. And Ivory Coast will clear. Goes back to Curacao. Gary gives it off, or Florentis gives it off, I should say. It's a good ball down the left side. Curacao gets it back in the attacking third. Leandro Bacuna switching the play right side to Chung. Chung on the right side. He'll play a ball down the right. Comanencia tries to get a cross in. Comanencia back to the edge of the box for Chung. Chung looking for space for a cross. Chung cuts back on the right side, trying to get around Sangare. He'll whip a cross into the far post. It's a good ball in. Touched there by Bacuna, and it will go out for a corner. It's a great cross by Chung. The All Blacks usually work. Shub. So corner for Curacao. They're getting some good chances. Meanwhile, Germany in the attacking third. They'll whip the ball into the box from left to right. It's a good cross in. Chance to on the half volley. Taken off the ball from behind by Nkapie. Took way too long on that one. Wirtz was so hesitant. I don't think he realized that there was a man closing in Nkapie, and he wins the ball. Curacao. Corner. Headed behind for another corner. Germany, one last chance for the attacking third. On the right side here. Top of the box, they'll try for a 1-2. It's dispossessed by Ecuador, and that will take us to the halftime break there. So that game's at halftime. And Roman Gabriel went from that to MVP. Yeah, I think it's fair at this point, Keller. Yep, I think it's fair. They always seem to go on a run at some point. Corner cleared away. Curacao get it back on a throw on the left side. Florentis to take the throw. Why is Germany wearing blue? I have no idea. Couldn't tell you. Florentis, long throw into the box. Cleared away by Ivory Coast. Can Fonville win the header and keep it in play? He can. Fumble wins it back, goes back to his keeper. That should take us to the halftime break. Yeah, I would hate Pulisic to come to MLS. I want our guys staying in Europe. MLS, we tried the MLS lineup in 2018. It did not work. Our guys are better in Europe than versus playing in MLS. They're way better. They're way better. Yeah, Tittle, yeah, back in the day. I mean, 104 is nuts back in the day. That should take us to halftime in the Ivory Coast match. While we have this stoppage, and this stream brought to you by Prize Picks, use my code HMA, play $5, get 50 instantly. Here's what I'm going with for match day 3. Going less on the goalkeeper score for Muslera with his fantasy score because he sucked last time against Cabo Verde. And Mbappe's been on fire. Norway's a bit leaky at the back. I think Mbappe nets a goal. So that's my play. Use my code HMA. Link in the description. Play 5, get 50 instantly. All right, so both games at halftime here was a lively start. We had 3 goals the first 10 minutes. We'll go to halftime here. Yeah, 7-1 so far, which is crazy, yeah. Yeah, 70 throwbacks. Yeah, 70s ones are nice. Yeah, most teams, the 70s uniforms are their best. For whatever reason, most teams got it right in the 70s. There are some exceptions. For the most part, the teams in the 70s got it right. Giants Disco, we don't talk about Giants Disco. But other than that, most teams got it right. All right, so we're going to take a halftime break here. Rest my voice. It's going to be a long day. Appreciate all you guys being here. Yeah, Mbappe, good pick. He's on fire right now. Mbappe is on fire. Be back in 12 minutes for the second half. Ivory Coast up 1-0. 45 minutes away from clinching a spot in the knockout rounds. Germany, Ecuador, all knotted up at 1. Ecuador with some work to do if they want to get in. And right now, obviously, Scotland watching on bated breath, hoping that Ecuador cannot net a second. See you guys in just a little bit. 1 sub here for the Germans as we're going to get the second half started in just a little bit. Pavlovic on a yellow card, so with nothing to play for if you're Germany because you have everything locked up. No reason to risk it. They're going to put Stiller on, or Schiller, I should say, and they'll have 4 subs remaining. We're going to get the second half started in just a little bit here. Brought to you by Prize Picks and Raking. Appreciate all you guys being here for this one. So Stiller enters the match. Pavlovic is out. Again, on a yellow card. No surprises there. Why risk a suspension? But you don't have to when you have nothing to play for. As Ecuador will take the pitch. Ecuador this half going right to left. Germany going left to right. We have the second half of Curacao, Ivory Coast on our way in just a little bit as well. Again, you see the live table as things stand. Germany has already clinched the group. Nothing to play for. Ivory Coast comfortably in second right now. Now, that could change, obviously, but Ivory Coast looks like they're in a pretty good spot, barring anything crazy, because they do have the head-to-head over Ecuador, thanks to that 89th minute winner in match day 1. Curacao needs a lot of help. Curacao needs to find a way to get 2 goals in and then hope for the best for the third-place tiebreakers. We'll get this underway here. Ecuador going right to left. Germany left to right this half. Ecuador in the yellow. No changes for Ecuador out of the halftime break. Germany, the one change mentioned earlier. Again, $10 and more gets to him that LED board behind me as we are back underway here and East Rutherford. You know, my friends can be great. Yep. He might see me. I mean, I would not hate it. I would not hate that. Why not? Why not? Meanwhile, Ivory Coast making a sub as well. And we can change out the halftime break. The Alou comes off. And coming on is number 26, Olawi. So Olawi comes on for the Ivory Coast. They'll have 4 subs remaining. So we'll get that second half start. We have a donation. Ahmed sending happy poop for 10 jewels. Appreciate you, man. I'm not sure there's such a thing as a happy poop, but I appreciate you a ton on that one. Appreciate you, man, for the 10 jewels. And then gold coin for 10 jewels. Appreciate you, Ahmed. You coming in hot. I appreciate you a ton, man. Appreciate you guys a ton. Appreciate you a ton on that one, Ahmed. As we're back and away in both matches here, as we're starting the second half. Let me change it to the second half, and then we're good to go. Appreciate you a ton on that. So Ivory Coast work on the back here on the right side. Trying to start a run down the right side here, looking for some space. Gets across midfield on the right side. So 1-2. Back to midfield on the right side. Fakes the through ball. Trying to get around Leandro Bacuna. Now we'll go edge of the box on the right side. We'll retreat back to midfield. Ivory Coast going right to left to Seth. Curacao left to right. As Ivory Coast will work it out the back here. Olawi tries to switch the play. Ahmed, another gold coin for 10 jewels. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you a ton, man. Appreciate you. Meanwhile, we got a VAR review. While all that was taking place in Ivory Coast, we got an early VAR review in the Germany match. For potential, that'd be harsh. They're looking at potential red card. I don't see it. I don't see it. They're looking at potential red card. I mean, there was a foul. Be a harsh red to give. Start of the German attack. And start for 2 jewels. Appreciate you a ton, man. And there was a foul. You could pull the play back, but there's no way that's a red. Curacao going left to right, meanwhile. So I'll have it at midfield here. Appreciate you tuning in, Ahmed. As Pedro Vite was taken off the ball, the studs were clipped. His cleat was clipped. Zane clipped his foot. And Germany's starting to attack as a result off the foul. Another start for 2 jewels. Appreciate you, Ahmed. We're going to say no foul. So no penalty kick for Germany because of the foul committed earlier on the attack. So Ecuador wins it back. Germany will clear. Now we're back on our way here in the Curacao match. Down the right side looking for Chung. Chung pushes his man off the ball. Ivory Coast win a free kick as a result in their own half. Ecuador trying to go down the right side. They'll win a throw in here. It's Ordonez going to win the throw, beating Rom to the ball on the right side. Ivory Coast, meanwhile, across midfield on the right side, they'll go back in their own half. Surely Ivory Coast know what's happening, Ecuador, Germany. Ahmed, another start for 2 Jules. Appreciate you, man. Yeah, it's a lot more confusing, Glenn. Yep, a lot more confusing. You are not kidding there. You are not kidding on that. Appreciate you, Ahmed. Gonna do round of 32, there should be 64. I think they're going to go 64 in a little bit. They'll go 64. Free kick for Ecuador. Moises Caicedo to take on the right side from 35 yards out. Chance to whip one in. Moises Caicedo. Can he work one in? Cross into the box. Well, he can work it in, but it's way too much. Somehow kept in play on the left side by Nkapie, but Germany gets it right back. They'll start a counterattack, but a heavy ball on the pass down the right side. Germany want to throw. They want to take it quickly. They'll take it quick on the right side. Musiala. A second ball is thrown in by Ecuador. That should be a yellow. Yeah, Ecuador threw in a second ball to slow down the attack. It's an easy call there. So yellow card issued as Ecuador did not want Germany to take that throw quickly at midfield. So Franco just took a ball, decided to kick it, stop the attack. He'll get easily booked on that one. We got a gift from BL Chocolate, 200 joules. Appreciate you, man. If they go for calling both games, appreciate you, man. Bar me with ads, that's awful. Sorry to hear that, man. That's awful. Should we have a penalty kick? No, there was a foul beforehand. That's why. They pull the play back. Yeah, it was very easy back then, because back then it was a top 2 teams advance. So it was very easy back then. If Franco could get a yellow, yep. We have another jewel. The name's Poppy with a gift for 2 joules. Appreciate you, man. You guys coming out with the jewels. Appreciate it. Ivory Coast on the right side, trying to get a cross in. They'll work one into the box. It's a poor shielding job there by Burnett. And Ivory Coast able to slip in behind, but they can't get a foot on it. Able to slip in behind, though. Curacao wins a throw on the left side. Burnett will take it. Meanwhile, Germany down the right side in the attacking third. Chance here, Zane. Tries to get across it. It's blocked. Back to Ecuador. They'll clear it. Goes out of play. Germany throwing at midfield. Curacao, work on the back here. It's a 1-2. Trying to play it down the right side. Good shielding job there. Goes for Bacuna. Bacuna plays it back at midfield. They thought about going down the right side instead. They'll just hold the play here. Comenencia switching the play left, but it's too heavy on that pass. Looking for Fonville on the left side, and we'll go out for an Ivory Coast throw on the right side. While Germany in the attacking third, they try to get to the edge of the box. Dispossessed there. Angolo wins it. Nice cutback there. Counterattack. Yaboa, good ball down the right side, and now Ecuador looks to go on the counterattack. They'll slow it down, though. Back in the midfield circle. On the right side here. Angolo. Yaboa. Back to the midfield circle. Moises Caicedo. Switching the play left side. Pedro Vite. Nkapie. Gives off left side. Now back to midfield. I love what you're doing. Appreciate you a ton. Appreciate the 2 joules. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you a ton. Yeah, I love doing this. 2 games at once. No one else is doing it like me. Appreciate you, man. Ecuador on the right side. Trying to get a ball around. Nothing there. They'll go back to midfield. The midfield circle is a bit of a lazy back pass. Not a great touch. Intercepted by Germany. They look to go through ball. Muslera. Gets it in the attacking third. Plays it back to midfield. They'll look to switch it now. They'll slow it down back in midfield. They got better through ball. A bit more pace on that through ball. And Muslera's in on goal. Musiala, I should say, in on goal. Not Musiala. I was thinking about the Uruguayan keeper. Musiala in on goal. Bit too light on that through ball. Meanwhile, Ivory Coast in the attacking third. They'll center it to the top of the box. Chance here cuts back inside. Caicedo shot blocked out for a corner on the right side. Caicedo with a good turn. A good cut back inside. Wins a corner. Meanwhile, Ecuador in the attacking third. They'll switch it left to right. Good switch there by Angolo to the right side. Gets around Rom. Chance for a ball in. Cuts back inside in the box. Turns around Rom again. The cross out for a corner. Great switch there by Ecuador. Yaboa wins the corner. Checking out Zio Rivera. Appreciate you being here, man. The Ecuador midfield's not bad. They don't have a lot up top, obviously. It's only 1 goal, but the Ecuador midfield's not bad. Corner here for Ivory Coast. To the top of the box. Head away by Curacao. Stays with Ivory Coast though in the attacking third. And a poor touch there. We'll get it back on the left side, but stops the attack for the moment. Kassé will take the throw. Corner for Ecuador on the right side. Corner kick for Ecuador here. They'll work it into the far post. Header flicked on, but Moises Caicedo was too... Well, they're going to get a foul anyways in the box, but corner was not great. Way too much pace on that one. Moises Caicedo tried to get it on target. He could not, and they'll just have a free kick as a result. So there's a foul in the box. Germany working at the back here. Ecuador, a bit of a high line. They'll get a deflection, but goes right back to Neuer. Curacao played out of their own half. Leandro Bacuna. The midfield circle goes left side. Back to Leandro Bacuna. Ecuador in the attacking half, dispossessed there off the ball by Zane. Zane, then he lost it down the left side. It's a good run. Good run there by Angolo. Can he get around Kimmich? He cannot. Germany get it back in their own half. It's a good dummy run by Germany. Great job there with Musiala to feed it to Havertz on the dummy run. Now Germany go down the right side. Play the advantage here. Zane down the right side in the attacking third. Zane edge of the box right side. Tries to cut back inside. It's a poor cutback. Too heavy on that cut. Ecuador will clear. Well, Curacao, top of the box in the attacking third. They'll switch the play here. Leandro Bacuna switches it to the top. Chance here. Good ball. Top of the box. Florenus! Just a bit too high. Florenus, top of the box. Just a bit too high on that one. Curacao knows what they must do and was awfully close. It's a good play there by Leandro Bacuna. And Florenus not far off. Not off at all. That was just millimeters over the bar. On target, had the keeper, Fofana beat. Should we score again? I think they do, yeah. Can I imagine call two at the same time for NFL? I've done it. Oh, I've done that. I've done that before. Many times, actually. I did college twice at once. I've done college basketball 4 at once. I've done everything at once. 2 at once. I like doing it. It challenges me. And just action-packed. There's no time to think. You just go. And I love that. Hockey's probably the one I couldn't do 2 at once. Hockey would be almost impossible to do 2 at once. Chung. Back to the midfield circle now. Curacao and midfield here. They'll play a ball down the right side. It's a great ball. Burnett has space. He'll look for a cross in. He cuts back inside. It's a heavy cutback. Oh, Burnett was too wasteful on that one. And Olawi intercepts him. Oh, that cutback was poor. Had plenty of space with a cross in. He got greedy. And Burnett wants that one back. It's not the best of matches, Burnett. 56th minute here in both matches. Ivory Coast thrown in their own half. The play on the left side. Diamonde. Or excuse me, Operi. Operi trying to spin around Chung to get some space to clear this one. Chung playing a very good line. The clearance somehow finds Boni. Boni gets it in midfield, feeds it off to Olawi. The winner thrown off the deflection. Well, Germany work out the back. This goes right back to Curacao. Yep. Ecuador eliminated with a draw. Yep. 2 points is not enough. 2 points is not enough. Right, did NFL and college play at the same time. Yep. I can do, realistically, I can do 3 football at once. I can do 3 at once for football. 4 at once for basketball is really tough. We've done it, but usually for March Madness, there's usually 1 stinker of a game, so it's not like terrible. Ball into the box. Easily corral there by Calindez for Ecuador. Curacao needs a win. They need some help. They need some help. Calindez punts it deep. Back to midfield for Germany it goes. Play back in their own half. Not a great back pass, but it does find Ta. And Ta will give it off and go back to Neuer. Well, Curacao trying to start an attack out the back here. Ball left side. Comanencia gives it off the midfield circle, gets it back. Taking off the ball cleanly. Their Ivory Coast look to go on the right side. Off the heavy challenge. Kassé gives off right side in the attacking third. Looking for a cross in, trying to get around Florenus. Ball down the right side to beat Leandro Bacuna. Gets to the ball there, Kassé. Kassé gives it off. Cross in, cleared away by Leandro Bacuna. Or Obispo, I should say. Obispo on the clearance. Ivory Coast thrown on the right side in the attacking third. Ivory Coast, they'll work it around the back here. Diomande. Olawi. Switching to play left side in the attacking third. Germany working out the back meanwhile. Ivory Coast, Diomande. Diomande, left side, goes back up top. Ecuador win a free kick in their own half. Heavy challenge from behind. Chasing that ball down from Zende. Ivory Coast go back to midfield. Taking off the ball again. And back is Diomande. Diomande gets it back on the 1-2 edge of the box left side. Chance to whip one in here. Then get around Gary. Gets around Gary. Chance here. The cross is blocked. The cross is blocked. Germany making 2 subs as well. Here comes Zundov. College call 2 baseball games. We could do that. Here comes Zundov. Havertz comes off. Undov, the hero last time against Ivory Coast. With the 2 goals, Havertz and Kimmich come off. The super sub, Zhao and Undov enter the match. You know, that sucks. Like, I don't control it. I don't control that. That is awful. I mean, basically we have a lot of stoppages, so that wouldn't be too hard. How many Sweet 16 am I going? Yep. Yep. If they ever make Sweet 16, I will be there. 100%, 100,000%. I'm there. That's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Oh, Ecuador in the attacking third on the left side. Incapié. Gives it off left side. Pedro Vite. On the left turn there. Angolo, I don't think he realized where he was on the pitch. He tried to make a turn, but he was well out of bounds. And Zhao will win the header for Germany. You know, ads on premium, yep. Fourth official warned the Ecuador bench using industrial grade wind machine to blow the manager's hair back as it's a violation of FIFA bylaws. Yeah, just a Fabio is their manager. Ivory Coast to the attacking half. Play a ball down the left side. Or good run to get around Fonville. Trying to cross it on Fonville. Running out of room. A retreat. They get a ball around Fonville. Fonville gets a block on that cross. Back to the Ivory Coast on the right side. Doulé. Go back edge of the box right side here. Sangare. Back right side. They'll go back to midfield. Ivory Coast will work it out the back. Curacao forced them to retreat. Curacao has allowed just 1 goal in their last 150 minutes of World Cup action. Free kick won by Chung. It was taken down there from the sub Olawi. And Undov on the pitch for Germany. We'll have a sub here, meanwhile, for Curacao. Comenencia comes off. Yeah, they know they need 2 goals. And coming on, number 11, Entonce. First sub for Curacao. Entonce enters the match. Curacao played out the back here. Ecuador in the attacking third. We'll focus on that one. Cross in from Angolo. That one blocked. Back to the top of the box, though, after Musiala could not start a run. But Ecuador will go right back to midfield as Germany clears it a second time. Again, you see the live table as things stand. Ivory Coast would play second in Group I, which right now would be Norway. France and Norway locked into the top 2 spots. They're both automatically in. So the question is, will it be Norway or France who wins that match? If Norway draws or loses, then Ivory Coast would play Norway. If Norway wins, they play France. And that would be quite the game. Musiala starts an attack down the left side. Good switch there on the left. Chance to get around Ordonez. Chance here. The shot is blocked there from Wirtz. Falls right back for Germany, though. Undov tries to get the cross in, and it's saved. Looking for Undov set on the left side. Galindez jumps it. Galindez jumps. It was a great switch. The cross on the left side looking for the head of Undov, who had 2 goals last time. Ivory Coast out the back here. Operi. Left side it goes. Diomande. Olawi. to the midfield circle. Kese gives it off right side. Right, no, Curacao, they got a point. They got a goal and they got a point. It's all any Curacao fan can vote for at the start of this. Get a point, get a goal. You do that, it's a success. Everything else is gravy. Preciado coming on. And Kevin Rodriguez coming on for Ecuador. So 2 subs for the Ecuadorian side. As it looks like it is Franco on a yellow coming off. And while that sub was taking place, Ivory Coast just got another. Literally right while the sub was taking place against the run of play, Ivory Coast surely has second place locked up at this point. Was completely against the run of play. He was held on side on the right side. And a beautiful curl on the feed from Sangare. Gets by his defense and Pepe knocks down his second. Completely against the run of play off the free kick. They went quickly. Literally right off a sub. How's it going, Michael? With him, man. Literally right off a sub in the other match. And Ivory Coast surely have this one in the bag. Yeah, that's really never got a notification. That is odd. So let's get all these subs in. But literally right against the run of play. They went very quick off the free kick. And Sane knocks it, great ball from Sangare, and Pepe gets in. Ecuador free kick on the left side. In the attacking third, standing over it, Splata and Pedro Vite. Getting all the subs in. Germany had a sub as well. Cross into the box. Head away by Germany. Back to the top it goes. Pedro Vite plays it left side. Plata. Plata on the left goes back to midfield here. Switch the play right side. Kevin Rodriguez. Cross into the box. Way too much on it. Goes right to Neuer. Hey, let me get all these subs because... Valencia's off. Okay, there we go. Germany, 1 sub remaining. As Germany brings on Bayer. They take off Mecha. All right. Sub here meanwhile the Ivory Coast match. And it will be coming off the pitch for Ivory Coast, the goal scorer, Pepe, who's got 2. He's on a yellow. It's going to be a triple sub here for the Ivory Coast. So a lot of changes. See, 12, 14 coming on. So Pepe, the goal scorer. While Boni comes off, Diamande comes off. And coming on are 12, 14, and 24. Torre, Wai, and Dakde. While Germany switching the play left side. In the attacking third of the Germans. Ball into the box. Chance here for a run. Wirtz taking off the ball. Can Ecuador keep it in play? I don't think they did. We'll go out. Is it a German throw or a German corner? What do I think about what? Oh, 2 reasons for the military being bad. They're good 2-ball dominant. No, I disagree with that. I think they complement each other very nicely. Let's go to hydration break in the Ecuador match. Both matches will go to hydration break. When did Rob come in? Just like 10 minutes ago. Oh, how's it going? Oh, you changed your name in the honor of late Tony Gwynn. How's it going, Hip Clip? That's a great name. That's a great name. That's a great name. So right now, both matches at commercial break. It looks like Ivory Coast is getting second, so I'm going to put up a new poll. Barring anything crazy, Ivory Coast will finish second. I have a new poll for the Germany match. And Germany, nothing to play for. They've already locked up first in the group. Ecuador, a win keeps them alive. A loss or a draw, they're out. Not officially out with the draw, but it's extremely, extremely unlikely. Extremely unlikely. We're live for all the matches today. Again, hydration break right now in both matches, so. Appreciate all you guys being here for this one. It was live streamed? Wait. That can't be real. No. I refuse to believe that's real. I refuse to believe that is real. There is no chance he live streamed his own. Hang on. There is no chance he's that dumb. There is no chance. Oh my God, it's real. Oh my God, it's real. He filmed himself doing the crime. I don't believe it. Oh, that's my boy. That's my boy right there. Oh my God. Oh, God bless Terry Arnold, who I got his autograph for the NFL draft 2 years ago. Not knowing he'd be the dumbest criminal of all time. Oh my God, it's real. He's that dumb. Oh my God, he did everything wrong. Oh my God. Well, I think he actually is going to inspire other criminals to commit crimes just so that he can prove they were smarter than Terry and Arnold. Sub here for Ecuador after the hydration break, meanwhile. Let's get back and away here. Estupiñán comes off, or comes on, I should say. So I have 2 subs remaining. Back and away in both matches. Franco is off. Incapié is off. And who else is off? Who am I missing? Who am I missing here? Valencia's off. All right. There we go. So I got back on our way here. Appreciate all you guys being here. If you like what we see, folks, hit the like button, subscribe, does help us out on the channel. Try to grow this community even more. So Capiano Yellow is off. All right, here we go. Don't know why this surprised me. I mean, just how dumb people can be. A very bold decision. Why are they so bad? I have no idea. An even more iconic duo. There you go, Detroit. Right, Curacao going left to right, Ivory Coast right to left, back and away. He live streamed a kidnapping. Yep. Beautiful. To his group chat with all the hitmen. Curacao, counterattack down the right side. It's a good ball down the right side. Chance to get a cross in here. The cross is blocked, stays in play, and then cleared by O'Perry. Flag was up for offside, they'll pull it back. There's no way, though. There's no way. Final sub here for Germany, meanwhile. So Wirtz comes off, and coming in is Kos. That's their last sub of the match. Free kick for Ivory Coast. We're going to really focus on Ecuador, Germany, seeing as Ivory Coast seems done and dusted. And many before to do this. Yeah, this is just. But the group chat, been going to the crime scene, and then and getting the wrong people. He did everything wrong. Ecuador on the right side. Ordonez gives it off right side. Preciado. Back for Pedro Vite. Pedro Vite. Switches to play in the midfield circle right side. Ordonez. Right side. Again, Curacao, Ivory Coast will only focus if it's in the attacking third. Because that one is pretty much done and dusted, and the implications are pretty minimal as things stand. Giving off down the right side. Ecuador. Good ball down the right side. Good run. Trying to now get around Ram. They're getting around Musiala. Musiala does well on help defense there. Wins a throw-in, or wins a free kick for Germany in their own half. Wait, no, it's what? Yeah. Yeah, I do. Who robbed him? Yeah, he was, yeah, but it was the wrong people. He got the wrong people. It's a free kick here for Neuer. And a lot of questions for this German side, even if they finish undefeated in group play, you do wonder, their passing has not been the sharpest, the attack outside of Undam has not been the greatest. Cross in for Germany, they'll just say that, and the cross can't find a man. On the right side, keeping possession here is Kos. Kos taken down by Pedro Vite. On the right side, goes out of play. See, I like the Olympics. I like him a lot, actually. Ecuador win a goal kick. Ecuador play on the back row of the goal kick. Ecuador going right to left. Pedro Vite, long ball down the left side. To midfield it goes. Kevin Rodriguez. The midfield throws a good ball. Good chance to center it. Can he chase it down? He cannot. Oh, a great chance there for Ecuador to chase that one down. But a great job there by the center back for Germany. I think that was Zhao who got it. Then on right off the counterattack, Germany goes down the left side. Zane saved. Zane was saved. Was right at the keeper. Pace picking up in this match. Play it to midfield on the left side. Ecuador going down the left side now. Play it left side on Angolo. Angolo trying for a run inside on Zhao. Goes back into the box. Left side Estupiñán. Estupiñán. Back to the top. Pedro Vite. They'll chip a ball in on the left side. Header won by Ecuador. Chance to shield. It does. The shot blocked for a corner. It was a great shield there by Kevin Rodriguez. The shot was online. It was blocked. Kevin Rodriguez did well to outmuscle Ta. And it goes off Ta's foot after the shot on the half volley. Corner kick. Yeah, you should be worried about Germany at this point, Dylan. Yep. Corner here on the right side. As Curacao makes a sub. Looks like a double sub for Curacao. Focus on that in just a little bit. Corner in, and it finds the back of the net! It was a corner to the near post! And Plata! 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 Ecuador in front! Plata! Near post! Corner kick! Yes! Ecuador in front! Ecuador in front! And how does that change the equation for third place? Ecuador in front off the corner kick. How far used to go? I think quarterfinals. I mean quarters. What a set piece. Near post just flicked it on. And Plata. The flicked on header on the near post from Kevin Rodriguez finds Plata inside the 6. The other third place teams do not like that. Could that be the goal that could potentially send Ecuador through? Heartbreak for Ecuador this World Cup. Conceding in the 89th minute against Ivory Coast. Not getting one pass room against Curacao. You thought they were done and dusted having to play Germany. Not so fast. And Ecuador trying to press on for another one. It's a corner here by Curacao over the bar. So Curacao, like I said before, Curacao made some double subs. Castanier comes on. Noslin comes on. Coming off for Curacao is Gary and Chong. So those are the subs there. Then Ivory Coast made subs as well. So Ivory Coast tries a ball into the box. It's blocked behind for a corner for Ivory Coast on the right side. Oh, there's no way, Detroit. Yeah, there's no way. Yeah. No, he's cooked. He is cooked. He's as cooked as cook can be. Kesse coming off. Serion for Ivory Coast, meanwhile. Ecuador down the right side. In the attacking third. Up top it goes for Ecuador. It's a good through ball. But Neuer comes off his line and gets there first. You know, Ivory Coast off the corner kick. Still having it in the box. Curacao clears it. Oh my goodness. Yeah, bad sign, Taco. Yep. Oh, I don't think it's crazy, Dexy. I don't think it's crazy at all. On the right side here for Curacao. Edge of the box, right side. It's Chong. Yeah, I said Chong came out. My apologies. Chong did not come out. It was Fonville who came off, not Chong. My apologies, sir. He lost on the edge of the box, right side. Ivory Coast down the left side. Meanwhile, they'll switch to play the right. It's a good switch. Cuts back inside. And everything that could have gone wrong for the Scots has. Everything has gone wrong for Scotland in match day 3. Ivory Coast in the left corner, 80th minute here. Olawi. Back to O'Perry. They'll work it in the midfield. Focus on Ecuador. And Germany not really pressing for an equalizer. Ecuador's been the better side this match. Pedro Vite. Left side, back to Pedro Vite on a 1-2. Work with a Stupian. I'll try a back heel flick. It's a good back heel flick there. For Angolo. Angolo wins it back. Estupian. They'll play it left side. Now they'll go back in their own half. Pedro Vite goes back in his own half for Pacho. Switching the play right side now. You never bet on a team with nothing to play for. Never bet on a team with nothing to play for. You want props this one? That's the way to do it. Ecuador plays it back to their own half. It's Curacao down the right side. Chong goes right side. Noslin. Chong can't get it on the 1-2. Ivory Coast tries to start a counterattack. It's a good header there. By the center back, Obispo, to stop that switch because he was in behind. This would be a stunning result. If you told an Ecuador fan they got 4 points to start the World Cup, I think they would have taken that. I don't think they would have expected it this way. I don't think this is the way they would have expected it. Too much on that cross for Curacao. Cleared away Ivory Coast to the top of the box. Well, Ecuador counterattack here down the right side. It's a good ball down the right. Chance here for Ecuador. Yeboah. Yeboah back to the top of the box. The shot blocked. Plata is looking for another one. Was blocked. Now Germany at midfield. Play it down the left side here. Musiala. Give us a midfield left side. I'll go out the back. 82nd minute here. Right side for Germany. Zhao. Back to midfield. Ta. Schlitter. Schlitter gets it back. Right side. Zhao. Ball on the right flank. And then we got a cross in here. Bayer. Bayer looks for a run. Bayer cuts back inside and tries to take on a man. It's a poor decision. Pedro Vite won that easily. And Ecuador will clear it. Big an upset. This is a big upset, Vaughn. It's a big one. And Ecuador wins a free kick at midfield on the left side as they try to start an attack. And Pedro Vite goes down, taken down by Bayer. Scotland's hanging on by a thread at this point. I'll put it that way. This is the absolute worst case scenario for Scotland. They need a lot of help for the Tartan Army to advance to the round of 32. The one thing they could have counted on was Germany at least getting a result out of this match. That might not happen. Free kick Curacao, meanwhile, in the attacking third on the right side, about 45 yards away from net. Ivory Coast makes quarters. Depends on their bracket. I think 7. Not a bad team. So I wait on the free kicks to be taken. Sub here for Ecuador. Yeboah and Angolo. Angolo and Yeboah come off. Torres and Caicedo come on. Free kick in for Curacao goes. Stays of course on the left side. Whips the ball into the box to the near post. Punched away by Fofana. Back to the top of the box though. And then cleared away for Ivory Coast by Seri. So Yeboah off. Angolo, the man who scored first. On. Torres and Caicedo on as well. Yeah, Ecuador might be Germany. Can't be Curacao. Yep. Germany on the right side. Bayer. It's a back heel flick to the center of the pitch. It's a good 1-2. And cleared away by Ecuador. If this holds, Ecuador would actually be atop Bosnia in the goal difference. They would advance automatically. So Ecuador, if this holds, is going through. And what a way to do it if they hold on for just a few more minutes. Castanier got a yellow for Curacao while all that was taking place meanwhile. Now that really matters at this point. Germany the attacking third. They'll go right side. Bayer. Bayer looks for a ball. Goes back up top to Zhao. Zhao back to midfield. Switching the play to Ta. Ta left side. Edge of the box here. Zane. Feeds it left side. Back it goes for Rudier. Rudier. Ta. Looking for some space. Right side. Zhao. I see it, Jada, on that one. Appreciate you, man. Jordan won the worst teams in the World Cup. Yes. Yes, they are. On the left side now. Germany looks like for a cross in. The cross to the far post. Header won by Germany, but wide. Bayer, it's wide. He'll get it back, though. Taken down. No call. Now they will get a call for a free kick. Bayer was dragged down from his Stupion, and Germany wins a free kick. From the edge of the box on the right side. He can whip one in from here. Can whip one in. Rank the teams. I think this one was the worst of the bunch. I think the Willis Reed one was the best. Corner for Ivory Coast meanwhile. They'll whip one in on the near post. That one cleared away by Curacao. Curacao back to the top of the box for Ivory Coast. They'll fake the shot here. Cuts back inside. It's Torre. Torre gives himself right side. Chance to push down from the box. They want a penalty. Not going to get it. Free kick for Germany. Headed behind for a corner. Headed behind for a corner. So Germany on the right side. Corner kick. I have to go back to the goal difference. Yes, I agree. I agree, because there are too many matches that mean nothing. Corner here, right side. Rom to take. Headed away by Ecuador to the top of the box. Germany plays it back to midfield. He'll go to Neuer. It's the midfield circle. He'll play it left side in the attacking third. Ecuador hanging on for dear life right now. Ivory Coast will clinch second. Germany still atop the group. Yellow card here by Ecuador stopping the attack. Free kick won. Yellow card here for Plata, the goal scorer. Here's Algeria scenario looking likely. No. No, it's not. Still not going to happen. Yeah, I take 70 at number 1, 73 number 2, 25 last. Free kick left side for Germany. They'll whip one into the far post. Head away by Ecuador. To the top of the box. Still just around the 18. Push from behind. Free kick. No free kick. They'll let him play on. Huge aerial there. Won by Germany. As Zhao gives it off. Still in the box. Ta. Can't win the aerial. Back to Ecuador. They'll clear it. Back to midfield. And Ecuador will start a counterattack down the right side. Kevin Rodriguez, right side it goes. Ball down the right. Heavy on the ball. Trying to play Moises Caicedo one on the right side. Too heavy. Neuer picks it up. And we're really focused on this match. Curacao, Ivory Coast, done and dusted. 2-0 there. On the right side here, Curacao. Try to get into the attacking third. Cleared away. Pacho clears it away. 7 minutes of added time for a stunning result that would set Ecuador through. A draw would eliminate them. A win would get them in. Be just the second time ever Ecuador qualified for the knockout rounds. Alongside 2006, which oddly enough was in Germany. Germany looking for an equalizer. Curacao corner kick headed away. Top of the box, left side, Musiala. Musiala trying to get around Pedro Vite. It's at the left edge, goes back to Schlitter. Left side, cross in, looking for the far post, looking for a head of Zane. Can't get there. Cleared away by Ecuador once again. Back to the right side, Kos. Kos on the right. Kos on the right, cross is blocked. Saves with Germany though, Kos on the right side. Trying on a turnaround. 6 minutes of added time in the Curacao game, meanwhile. Clean dispossession by Ecuador. They'll try to play a 1-2 out the back, takes a deflection. Now they look to clear, and they do. It's a great clearance, and a chance for a counterattack here. Moises Caicedo. Long through ball, too much pace on that one, though. Looking for a Stupion. Neuer comes out, gets there. Curacao, 2 subs, meanwhile. Not that it really matters at this point. Some fresh legs for Curacao. Left side, edge of the box for Germany. Cross into the box, headed away. Ecuador keeps him from going out for a throw, and it'll go back to midfield for Germany. And they'll play it back to Neuer. Neuer gives it off at midfield. I mean, Germany's got nothing to lose. Do you pull Neuer at some point? You got nothing to lose. You already clinched the group. Good through ball down the left side here. Undov. Undov, tight angle, side netting. On the feed on the left side from Kos. Undov with 2 goals last time. Do I think South Korea advances? Yes, I think they do. Their goal difference is not terrible. A shot by Undov into the left side netting. Goal kick. Off the goal kick, Ecuador winning in the attacking third. But then cleared off the ball there was Plata. Cleared by Germany back to midfield. Ecuador clears it again. Header won by Germany. Rudiger gets there, goes back to Neuer. Neuer down the left side. In the attacking third on the left side. Trying to get around Moises Caicedo. Plays the ball on the left. Schlitter. Back left side. They'll go back to their center back here. Rudiger. Rudiger. Ta. Oh, you're good, Nick. Ta, right side it goes. Zane. Zane, right side. Zhao. Went for a 1-2. It's a 1-2, but it's a short 1-2. Easily won there by Pedro Vite. not on the same page as in the story of Germany today. The passing has not been clinical. Ecuador look to clear. 3 minutes of added time remaining for Ecuador to get to the knockout round for the second time ever. They played in 5 World Cups. If this holds, they would have gone to win in every World Cup. Germany left side. Still 2-0 the Ivory Coast match. Up top here for Germany. Go to Ta. Ta in the attacking third. Plays it right side. Bayer. Deflected out of play. Thrown for Bayer on the right side. Shot for Ivory Coast. I'll block for a corner. Ivory Coast corner on the left side. Bayer. He'll go long into the box off the throw-in. Bayer. That one. Thought it was going well out of play. Ecuador heads it. Will be another throw-in for Germany. That was going out of play. Nervy scenes here. Throw into the 6. Headed away by Ecuador. Back to the top of the box. Header for Germany. 1. And the shot out of play. Yeah, Ecuador's up 2-1. How likely are they to be positive? Very likely. Germany playing their starters? Yes, they actually are. They are. 21 was the best of those. Oh, 03 was pretty good. 08 was fine. But 21 was the best. 17, a lot of refereeing issues. A lot of interestingness in that one. The playoffs were great. The attacking third dispossessed. Ecuador trying to get it back. They try to clear. It takes a deflection. And out for an Ecuador throw. 2 minutes remaining. Yeah, they were playing their starters. That's the concerning part for Germany. They were playing their starters. They can feel it. 2 minutes remaining of added time. Germany will play it back to Neuer off the throw-in. Can Ecuador pull off the upset? Germany across midfield, left side. They'll switch the play left to right. Header won there by Zhao. Tries to play it into the box. It's cleared by Ecuador. Moises Caicedo switches to play down the left side with plenty of space on the left side for Ecuador to operate. It's Plata in the attacking third. Plata, will he go into the corner? Plata, he's taken down. Free kick for Ecuador. Taken down on the left side. They can kill the clock. Free kick for Ecuador. It's a great switch by Caicedo. Plata, his arm was being held by Kos. They can take their time off this free kick. Ivory Coast going to win 2-0, by the way. Curacao's World Cup is over. A valiant effort for Curacao this World Cup. It's not meant to be. Free kick. They're not going to go long. There's no one in the box for Ecuador. They're just going to play this short. 30 seconds of added time remaining. But 21 was easily the best second error. 21 was easily the best. They'll take their time here. Pedro Vite standing over the ball. They'll play it short. Left side. Estupiñán gives himself on the left. Throw-in one by Ecuador. Takes a deflection off Kos. Full time is called. Full time is called. Ecuador with the upset. Ecuador with the upset. They needed to get all 3 points. They did. Ecuador stuns the Germans. Ecuador stuns the Germans. And Ecuador takes third. They advance. For just the second time ever, and the first time in 20 years, Ecuador is in the knockout rounds. They were down 1-0. Felt hard done by not getting the foul call. They had not scored a goal in the first 2 matches of the World Cup. A lot of tension around Ecuador after that draw against Curacao. Somehow, they have pulled off a stunner. And Ecuador is going through as a third-place team on goal difference and points. How did they tried. Oh, they tried. They tried. Fabio goes into the stands. Yep. They tried. They play their starters. So we know that Ivory Coast will play the second place team in Group I, either Norway or France. Ecuador plays a third place team, or they'll play a first place team. Don't know who just yet. Germany clinched the group, nothing to play for. But a lot of questions around this German camp. They have not looked impressive this World Cup, all things considered. Just because we're upset, I'd say South Africa was bigger. I'd say South Africa was a little bit bigger. Just because Germany had nothing to play for, but still, big upset. Big upset. Ecuador with 3 points. Ivory Coast with 3 points. Germany tops the group on goal difference and on the head-to-head. Yeah, Curacao tried it. They put up a heck of an effort. Look, Curacao, this World Cup, heck of an effort. What they did should be commended. Getting a point, getting a goal, should be commended. For an island nation of 100K, should be absolutely commended. But Ecuador moving on. Scotland, everything's gone horribly wrong. It's Murphy's Law in action for Scotland. Lose by 3 against Brazil. Bosnia gets a win to clinch. South Africa gets a win to move up to second, being South Korea's in third with a better goal difference. And then Ecuador gets an upset win. Everything has gone wrong for Scotland. You see the third place live table. Scotland on the verge of elimination. But Ecuador is in. All right, on that note, we're signing off here. I'm going to get everything right for the next stream. Japan, Sweden, Tunisia, Netherlands, all playing. How shocked would it be? It would not be concerning at all. No, would not be concerning. No, I'm not worried. Whatever happens, I'm not worried. Canucks Legacy failure? Oh, let's go. Appreciate you guys. See you guys in an hour for the next match.